Hello everyone, today we're going to be making this cute little thank you card. I actually made this for my hostess for my first official Stampin' Up! Demonstration for my stamp club. So I'll be giving this to her when her order comes in. Alright, let's get started. The materials you're going to want to use are just kind of a scrap piece of Blushing Bride, and two different designs, or yeah, I guess designs of the Beyond the Garden DSP. I used this piece, and I'm going to actually take this flower right here. I'm going to cut it out so that I can use my 2 3/8 scallop circle punch to use that. So let's get started. Alright, you're going to use the Big Shot for this, and you're going to be using the top Note die. Alright, so set when you're cutting plates on the bottom, put your die on top, Blushing Bride on top of that, slide your other plate in, and send it through. It'll come out like that. Alright? And I don't know how well you can see this, but you're going to have stitches around it. So I go ahead and draw those stitches in with Melon Mambo Stampin' Right marker. And I'm going to do that in a moment. Alright, so the next step is to take your score pal, so you can see it, and I line these 2 points up, the 2 middle points up with, say, the 3. So I like to go down and make sure I know where the 3 is right away before I mess it up. So just line it up nice and straight on your score pal, and then, or however you like to score your materials, and then just draw score lines straight down so you can fold it in half. Using my Melon Mambo Stampin' Right marker, draw in the stitches, and I'm going to go ahead and do that right now, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I did one side already with the Melon Mambo, and I'm just doing this off camera except for this last portion, just so I can save some time. So this is how I do it. Just, I don't know how well you can see that, but I'll do my best. So just go along with your marker and draw over that perforation with the marker. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because I don't really think that any stitch is ever perfect, but that's how it will look. Okay, and again, I did it on both sides. Alright. So the next thing you want to do is take the yellow piece of your DSP, your Beyond the Garden DSP, and your Melon Mambo ink pad. You're going to use the Elegant Thank You stamp, and ink it up really well. And position it so that you have enough room. And then using your 1 3/4 scallop circle punch, position it so that it, just to wherever you like it, however you are happy, and pop it out, punch it out. Alright, and then you're going to use the Melon Mambo again, and a sponge, and you're going to sponge the edges of the scallops of the petal. I used this particular flower right here, and because you can't fit the 2 3/8 scallop circle punch in far enough to punch that out, I just cut it with my paper trimmer. And then you'll just punch it out using the 2 3/8 scallop circle punch. Line it up again however you like it. Kind of like it like that. Then you take some dimensionals. Well, take one dimensional, cut it in half. Put one on the back of each petal, or each flower, each punch. And then position the smaller punch, the thank you, over the bigger punch in the center. Looks good. And then choose whichever side you want to put your flower on the front. And kind of position it so that it's fairly even. I mean, you want it kind of in the center and a little bit hanging off the bottom, a little bit hanging off the top, so when you fold it, that's how it looks. Okay, so next what you're going to do is use this stamp from the For Everything stamp set. Looks like that. And you're going to take your Blushing Bride stamp pad. Looks like that. Okay. And you're going to want to take a piece of scrap paper. Go ahead and just start stamping this image a few times on the inside of the card. And just randomly, wherever you want it. So you can kind of give it a little subtle background pattern. Alright, so then you can go ahead and write your message on the inside of it over that, and it won't interfere because it's really subtle and really light. And it looks like that. Try and get it. Hopefully you can see that okay. Alright, that's what it looks like. Alright, then the next thing is to take some basic rhinestones, and unfortunately, I already did this. I didn't mean to. I meant to leave one so that you guys could see it, but I don't know of any projects right now where I'm using another pink, but you can color your basic pearls with a Sharpie marker, and it'll stay on, and it shows up real well. I have not had any success using the Stampin' Right markers to color a basic rhinestone, but you would just take it and just color the rhinestone in using the marker, and it ends up looking like Alright, and I used a black Sharpie to color this one in. I've used green in the past. If you look at my frog video, you'll see that. And then I use a paper piercing tool to remove the rhinestones from the packaging. And to place it, kind of seems to work a little bit easier. Alright, you can fold it at the score line, and there you have it. Now with this one, I'm going to tie it to her bag, to my hostess's bag, with her order on the outside. So I put a ribbon in there, and I actually didn't have an appropriate Stampin' Up! Ribbon, so this is just from Michael's. But I think this is a 1/4 inch circle punch or hole punch. So I punched the hole at the top, and then I wove the ribbon through. So if you want to do that, go ahead. If you don't, if you want to make a little envelope to hold this, whatever you want to do. Okay, here you have them. I think these are adorable little thank you cards. I really had fun making these with you. I hope you all had fun. Until next time, happy stampin'!